Scorpio, what I find extremely interesting is that I was pulled to two oracle decks today. That doesn't always happen. Very, like, hardly ever. But I am. I'm pulled to two today for you guys. So we'll get into this and see what wants to come through for you. Before we get into this, I wanted to let you know that all 12 zodiac signs for November has been posted as of yesterday. You'll find a link to those readings in the description box and pin in the comments. Cosmic Collective, you have an addition to these readings where it's the astrology based off my research and then intuitive downloads that I've gotten in meditation for you guys. That's included in your reading. And of course, Sacred Tribe, you guys have your readings there per usual. So Pisces got split. So just the astrology portion is under the Cosmic Collective and just the reading is under the Sacred Tribe. Okay. Also, just a real quick reminder that December 31st, as of like when January 1st gets here, I am no longer going to be allowing personal readings to be booked. Now you can book them and save them. A lot of people like to book them as Christmas gifts around this time of year. But you won't be able to go online after January 1st and book anything. So now's the time to do it between now and the end of the year. If that's something that you're wanting. Okay. We're going to be doing something completely different that I'm really excited about, and I'll share that with you when it's time. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive in to your message here. Let's see what wants to come through. Two oracle decks here. Show me for Scorpio. Scorpio and Scorpio placements. Show me for Scorpio. Embracing joy, divine love flows through and around me, attracting everything my soul needs. As I nurture my inner light, I embody love and joy. Bless you, Teeny. I now welcome the happiness and beauty that blossom from all I have sown. Two more. My creative power. Okay, that's the creation comes from the joy. I recognize the power of my thoughts to shape my world. I choose to use them to create a universe of joy and harmony. Today, I maintain a positive attitude, knowing I have the power to create love and peace. Again, something about coming from a place of joy, doing this from a place of joy here. A lot about creation has come up lately and utilizing the masculine energy, the healed masculine energy to create, which is the masculine utilizing the feminine. So that's been an interesting theme lately. Simplicity. I choose to simplify my life, allowing burdens to lighten, releasing the ego's need to control, prove, or understand. I approach each task with an open, humble heart. Through the eyes of a child, I rediscover life in all its wonder and simplicity. As the chaos of the mind fades, I remember I am one with the light. Okay, we'll see what comes through with this here. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know and see in here, please? Y'all should see teeth right now. Snake, lie. I feel like it's lie. I'm getting a strong pull to that. Lie. Something maybe you're telling yourself. Home. I feel like this could be you telling yourself that you can't or you don't deserve here and break up. Okay, this is walking away, separation in, and I'm seeing trash here. Hold on a minute, guys. I just have to show this to you because it's so funny. Look at how he's laying right now. That ear just flapping. It reminds me of Chance off Homeward Bound. Okay. So I feel like there's like this idea that maybe you abandon, like you don't have, this has been such a theme lately, that especially with Aquarius, because your ruling planet is in the sign of Aquarius. So I'm not surprised that they kind of coincide with one another. But this might be about like avoidance of something or not even embarking on some sort of journey here because you The lie that you may be telling yourself is that you don't have what it takes, or you're not worthy of it. Okay. Let's get into this reading here and see what's going on. This has been such a theme. Show me for Scorpio. Show me for Scorpio. Page of Swords. Okay. Two of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. And the Page of Cups. A lot of pages. All right, show me this Page of Swords. Oh, here we go. Show me the Page of Swords. Strength. There's something here about empowering yourself with knowledge. Two of Wands. Feels like you might look at something like it's a big feat. Go watch the collective energy transmission I did yesterday. I've been doing those Sunday evenings. It usually pops back up because it's fully processed the Monday mornings. So you see it in the feed. But they're actually live on Sundays. Tell me a little more about this Two of Wands. Hermit. Yeah, there's this energy of, again, with that strength energy, that is, Leo, and Leo rules the fifth house, and fifth house is about joy and creativity and self expression. But there needs to be some kind of structure, there needs to be practicality, there needs to be organization. I'm telling you, it's such a loud theme lately. Some of you are dealing with a situation that makes you feel less than because somebody isn't honoring, and I feel like that could be a lot of what this is. Somebody is not really honoring the connection, okay? Not honoring maybe even a home environment or a family situation. This other energy I'm picking up, that it seems very personal to you, and it seems like it could be something that you're dealing with internally while there's something external going on, okay? And that may be where this connection energy is that I'm picking up. You could be, maybe you're realizing that you've believed a lie with something. It certainly could be that. But I also feel like maybe part of this is that, like, well, I can't do it on my own, or I need this to be a part of my story because it does this for me. It provides this for me. It's the stability or whatever. But this might be about you kind of battling on whether you can actually do that on your own or trust yourself to accomplish that on your own. Okay. So there might be a belief that you have to remain in something or be involved in something because of what it provides, but you're able to, I'm hearing execute it, meaning like you're able to carry something out of your own accord. All right. Let me see. This is like taking the static out of your life. Something here is static. It causes imbalance or disruption. Let's look at this Two of Pentacles. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, why do I feel like you're blaming yourself for something? Like, I work too much and that's why this happened. I'm not nurturing enough, or I'm not doing enough for the home or my home environment for this person or whatever it is. But you're actually just doing what you do on a regular basis. Like, I feel like you're blaming I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like you're blaming something on yourself that should be, it's like normal. But you may be I don't know, it's almost like you're finding a way to blame yourself. I don't know what that's about. 10 of Cups. Yeah. I should be nurturing my family more. Maybe you want to nurture family more. Maybe you feel like not. Teeny, I just let you in, boo. Just like 5 minutes ago. Um, I feel like somebody here might be beating themselves up about like I need more time for my family, but I have to go to work and me going to work and not, catering to my family or, to someone else's happiness even is why this happened. But no, I don't feel like that's why anything happened at all. I feel like that's how you're coping with it, or that's like because somehow it makes what someone else has done okay. Let me let this dog out, yeah. Hold on. Ma'am. Literally 5 minutes ago. Okay. Now, if we're talking about this internal thing that I'm picking up, and for some of you, it's both. You've got something externally going on and something internally going on here that you're kind of trying to tame or you're struggling with. um, this could be about you trying to figure out how to create a work situation from home. You may believe that it's something that's difficult or something that you can't do. Okay. Maybe some of you need to take more time for yourself. There could be a lot of stress that's on you, I'm picking up as well. And you could be trying to figure out how to do both when really it's almost like you look at something like two separate entities. There's work and there's home, but maybe this is about you because this Cancerian energy is home and hearth. Maybe this is about you incorporating this into your home or incorporating your work into your home. Or your home is your work on some level. Show me this knight of pen. Uh-oh. Okay. Ma'am. Excuse me. Show me this Knight of Pentacles, please. Hi, sweetie. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. Justice, yeah. I do get that for some of you, again, where you might I'm getting multiple storylines. So for some of you where you might be beating yourself up for someone else's behavior, like blaming yourself, I think that that's a falsehood. I think that that's a lie that you're telling yourself. I think it's somebody's behavior that's bad. Okay. Um, So right now you could be trying to figure out really how to go about becoming independent or becoming more stable outside of the situation, or how to bring stability back into a situation when it might be actually something that you need to exit. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah. How can I give more? That's what I feel like you're asking. How can I give more and do it better? But I don't think that that's the answer here. Yeah. The Star, Queen of Wands. And the world. Yeah, the answer is that you actually need to exit. Somebody's saying like, "Well, if you did this more, then I wouldn't feel the need to go do this." That's a bunch of BS. It shows a lack of gratitude, a lack of understanding, a lack of acknowledgement for what something is supposed to be or what two people, or at least you, have believed it to be. It's like somebody totally disregarding a connection, a family situation. I feel like you think that you need to do more in order to and in order to be accepted or to be loved more or to be appreciated. And Scorpio, that's not really like you. Um when I feel like you need to be giving that energy to yourself. Some of you, this could be about you strategizing or coming up with some sort of maybe being very methodical about how to end something, or how do I, separate myself from this? How do I maintain stability and still be able to leave the situation, or whatever it is here for you, okay? Because it's different for all of you. So just apply it to your situation. Yeah. Okay, let's look at the Page of Cups. I'm hearing second fiddle. I don't know what that's about. Maybe you feel like you're second fiddle, or you feel like, yeah, it just feels like maybe you're not appreciated, or what you do for someone, or the home is not appreciated, or something like this. If you want to leave a situation, if you feel like that's what the direction that you're going, it might be that you're able to accomplish what you think will become unstable by putting all of your energy into the home. And again, that could be maybe a home-based business or something like that. Maybe you've had this thought before. I'm not sure about this reading. You guys will have to let me know. Um, let's look at this Page of Cups here. And then I want to try and fine tune this with some questions here. Show me this Page of Cups. Yeah, you need to not let somebody back in here, because I feel like somebody's going to try to apologize and say, "I'm sorry, I'm committed to you, I'm committed to this." But yeah, no. Ten of Wands. Don't go back to something is what I'm getting. Yeah, I think you are there seems to be like a family situation or children involved in this, and I think this is about you maybe been this pattern of you bringing this back in, or allowing this back in, if there's been cycles of this, because you're afraid of becoming unstable or becoming impoverished, or maybe you feel rejection, and this you could be addicted to, like, this person coming in and saying, "I'm sorry, I screwed up, I love you, I want this commitment, I have all these feelings for you, da, da, da." But it generates like this burden, continuous like burden on you, because there's some sort of repeated cycle for some of you. And I am seeing where this is you coming up with some sort of method to separate yourself here and to heal from this. That's the guidance that I'm getting. And the fact that I'm picking up this energy of needing a practical plan to accomplish something, and maybe needing to learn something here, could be because you can accomplish what you think you can't by investing all of your energy into the things that you value, and where you're supported, and where the love is. And that could be your home. That could be like becoming a mother. I'll give you an example. When I was been a single mother since the boys have been born. So um I remember at one point I was like, okay, well, maybe I can run like a home-based daycare, so I can be home with the boys and I can help other parents out, and I'm generating an income. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's something about maybe investing in the home, in the family, and the love here that you have for your family and home, and being able to, like, that becoming your work somehow. I mean, it's going to be different for all of you, but I think there's something there about that you have had the thought about in the past. And maybe this is something that you're going to finally incorporate, because I do feel like there's like this struggle, like, around how you might survive without a situation being a part of your experience anymore. Okay. Scorpio, I hope this was helpful. This feels like it might be a personal reading for somebody. So I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to get it to you, and I'm sending you a lot of love.